Hi guys, it's Dasgregor. Today I'm going to be talking about KDE. It's my, I don't want to say favorite, but probably the most used GUI interface for Linux. And recently Gentoo, within the last couple months, has decided to decom version 3.5.10 of KDE and go to 4.3, I believe, or some version of 4. And I don't know if I'm just getting old or if I just think that functionality should be more important than all the bling and goofy stuff that you can do nowadays. I've tried KDE a few times, at least version 4 of it, and I've been very disappointed in KDE 4. Yeah, it's a lot more cumbersome to use. It doesn't work as well as 3.5. Has a lot more bugs that I've run into than 3.5 ever did. And while it's got its flash and bling, I'm more about the substance of an operating system and its GUI than I am making things look pretty. So I just wanted to know if I was alone out there for you guys that like my Linux videos. I mean, do you guys use KDE 3, KDE 4? Are you GNOME users? Xface, Blackbox, all those little things? Let me know. Because sometimes I just wonder if progress isn't always needed just for the sake of progress. Now don't get me wrong, there are a lot of things in KDE 4 that I like a little, but I couldn't find anything wrong with 3.5 that I really had anything to complain about. And some of the transparency and some of the flash that they put in 4 is kind of neat. However, it did require me to upgrade my computers just so I'd be able to utilize some of that. My old HP ZX5000 just didn't like it at all when I only had about 32 megs on the video card. And it took me a while just to get 3D to work again. And that reminds me, what is Xorg doing with its system? Now, I kind of like the idea that things are more modular, but I really don't like the fact that the xorg.conf file no longer really works, and they are going to that hardware extraction layer service. How? I don't know. Once again, it makes me just wonder, am I just getting old? Is it getting harder for me to figure out some of this stuff? Or is it, once again, why are we trying to fix something that ain't broken, worked really well? Maybe I just don't understand. Maybe it's for the better, and who knows. But a lot of headaches recently just trying to make sure that my graphics user interface works. And little frustration as well. On the other hand, because I knew I was going to be needing a new computer soon, I recently purchased an HP DV8T. This is an 18.4 inch diagonal screen with 1920 by 1080p resolution. Has a full-size keyboard, and everything on it is wonderful. My only complaint, and I didn't even know this would be a complaint until recently getting a work computer given to me that actually had a backlit keyboard. I have never used a computer with a backlit keyboard until now, and to be honest, that's the best thing I think I've ever seen. That thing is wonderful in low light situations, or when glares are on the keyboard just right that you can't seem to see those keys. Granted, a lot of times you don't look down when you're typing, but it's good still to be able to see those keys when you do have to look down. So that's the only complaint I have about my new laptop, is it doesn't have a backlit keyboard. But other than that, it's nice. It's got an NVIDIA GeForce, I think 230 in it with 1 gig of dedicated memory to it. Makes things run a lot better. 6 gigs on the system itself. And, oh, don't burn me, but it's got Windows 7 Professional. And I won't lie to you, I like it. It's pretty good. Don't tell anybody in the Linux world I said that. But it is pretty nice. It's a heck of a lot better than Vista, I'll tell you that. And so far, I've been really impressed with it. Not so much that I won't put Linux on here. I'm just waiting to figure out how to do that with Windows 7, considering that it seems to have taken over a lot more of the computer than I thought it should. But otherwise, I'm liking it. So if anybody out there is considering the jumping in and buying a new computer and are worried about Windows 7, I give it a thumbs up. And for me to give it a thumbs up means it's got to have some darn good qualities to it, because other than that, there's not much about Windows or Microsoft I've had anything good to say for at least just about 8 years now since XP. And even XP had its ups and downs too that I never cared about. So anyway, I won't keep this too long. I just want to say hi to all you guys and get something out there since I haven't done anything in 9 months. And also, if anybody's been watching or listened to some of my stories, I started to write that short story about the underwater adventure, and I kind of gave up because it just didn't seem like I was getting that many people that were interested in it. But if you guys would like to hear how Chapter 3 goes, drop me a line, let me know, and maybe I'll get back into trying to write what happens in Chapter 3. I kind of liked it myself, but I just haven't been able to get myself motivated. Until then, and until the next time I do another video, I hope everybody enjoys this one, and we'll talk to everybody later. So, whatever you're having, have it, and enjoy. Bye.